We're nearing game time from Safeco Field in Seattle. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with play-by-play. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining series to watch so far. Crowds, they have been very energetic, and I think we're looking at another good ball game here in the finale.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll tee it up against a surprise third-place finisher in the 2013 AL Cy Young Award balloting, the Japanese-born right-hander Hisashi Iwakuma. And the Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. Daniel Murphy will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Go home, Mets!
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there going the other way with this ball. This is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Number 30 will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League. First offering on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ready now on 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Now another 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Cano for one. On to first, a double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Michael Lee will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
All right.
Now the first pitch.
Nope.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Ice cold soda. All right, yellow. Woo! Come on, Mariners. Yeah.
The 1-0 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Just getting started here in Seattle. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Number 87 is there, and the side is retired. One hit's all they get. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. There's the starting lineup for the host Mariners. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. James Jones will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Mariners, left fielder, James Jones.
And that misses ball one. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball pulled softly toward the right side of the field. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Chris Taylor will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Number 87 will stride forth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently 4th in the American League in that department. Now here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw in time at second, and McCann has nailed him trying to take second base.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Two out, nobody on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. We played an inning. No score. Number 3 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
third baseman, number 3.
Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
The pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Full count offering on its way. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start this one at 274. 26 home runs and 66 driven in. Pause, now the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, this guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his 2nd home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
David Lee will stand in now, hoping to get on base. As you can see, he currently sits 6th in the senior circuit in stolen bases. First pitch coming. Low for ball 1.
Come on now, give me a break. Get your peanuts.
Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Don't get rattled.
Batting 7.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Matt Carpenter will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Now the first pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And when you've got a pitcher out there that you think might still be a little distracted from the home run earlier in the inning, you can use that to your advantage. And he does that right there by taking second.
A runner at second, nobody out. The 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. Jones arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
That's a heads-up play there at second base. Sees that left fielder has to move all the way into the alley to catch this thing, so he knows he'll have a hard time readjusting his body to make the throw to third, and he's able to move up 90 feet on the flyout.
Stepping in now, Michael Kadire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll come in here at 263. 17 home runs and 64 runs batted in.
Have a nice flight home, Ned.
The next pitch. And this will get the run home with ease as that's lined into right center for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
A great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside outs that thing the other way. That'll be more than good enough to score that runner from third.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
And this is pretty much what you call getting into a guy's kitchen. You can see pieces of the bat go everywhere, and he winds up with this little humpback liner for an out. As an infielder, you just got to make sure that the thing you're catching is made out of cowhide with stitches on it, and not out of maple, or you might be wearing the stitches.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
3 runs already home here. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. 2-0 now.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I can understand being careful here, but this early in the game, let him hit the ball. Do not give away free passes.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Number 30 will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Sooner or later, I think, you got to get somebody else in here who can throw a strike.
Yeah, I think the emphasis should be on sooner.
The 1-0. Fouled straight back. Now the 1-1 pitch. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Now the 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Michael Lee will have a shot now to really open this one up in the early going. Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
And a sure sign that trouble is afoot, as there is already some action in that bullpen now, and we're just in the second inning. Called strike 0-2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 New York. Robinson Cano will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Ball 1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
You can do it.
Here comes a 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Swung right over the top of that one, as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Kyle Seager will get his first opportunity now. And as you can see, he hasn't been much of a contributor these past 10 or so games, as you see the average there. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Now the pitch. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
3-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Seth Smith will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
Well, I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
The 1-1 home. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Mariners are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 28 RBIs. 1-0 on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Base hit.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
John Hicks will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. First pitch on the way. Sliced down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Number 3 will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
First offering on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Let's go, Seattle.
And now a pitch on the way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Hit hard toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Oh, you can feel for him, too, because you know exactly what's going through his mind right there. He can't believe it. You know when you're going good at the plate, all the little flares and bleeders, they all start going your way and they fall in. But when you're scuffling like he has, even the Rockets find a glove.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and grounded the other way to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Standing in now, David Lee, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
He's set, now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. One on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
Let's go Mariners!
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, that's a big time to pick up the first strikeout of the ball game here. So far, guys have been putting the ball in play, and really that's been part of the problem, quite frankly. But that's a good job to get a much-needed punch-out right there.
Come on, hold it down!
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand one, and it's still 3-1. Willie Bloomquist will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. First pitch coming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
1-0 coming now to Bloomquist. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. James Jones will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Now the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. 1-0. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. The 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 coming. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Three-two, here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Michael Kadire will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Fielder number 23, Michael Kadire.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 36, Ryan McCann.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Now here it comes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on ShowTrack, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first 2 pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at, and then he swings at a pitch that's nowhere close.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. One pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you got to make swing the bat.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Ready with the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Number 87 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
First baseman, number 87.
Here's the first offering. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
2-2 pitch on the way. Full count now. 3 and 2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3 and 2 count.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3 and 2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Mariners are back within 1. It's 3-2 now.
Kind of a gift in location. And this is the wrong guy to be giving gifts to. I mean, you see the location on show track. Way too much of the plate there. You're not going to get away with that too many times. That's for sure.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The pitch. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Kyle Seager will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. He can't get off a good swing there as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder,
Seth Smith. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes, 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
The 3-1 coming. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. 3-2, here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. M's draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Mariners 2. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Mets, first baseman, number 30.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And it comes up on him there as it kicks off the glove.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage here. I mean, this is a guy that uses the entire field. And you'll see him just reach that bat out there and slap it down the first baseline for a base hit.
Stepping in now, number 3. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
This is foul right side. The 1-1 just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Gary Cox will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Hit hard but foul. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit back up the middle. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Mariners 2. Chris Johnson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Designated hitter, Chris Johnson.
Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Here we go.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Come on, Seattle.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's set down, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, catcher, John Hicks.
John Hicks will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Now the 3-1 home. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
This is just a guy taking advantage of a good count to hit him. He's got a pretty good idea that he's going to see the hard stuff here, so he just gears up for the fastball and drives it right back up the middle.
Willie Bloomquist will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for Seattle. Comes set, now the pitch. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Out of play. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 9.
James Jones will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
All right, Jones, just take it out of the park.
From the stretch. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
Well, this guy's been absolutely wearing it lately. He's averaged down into the 220s, so if there was ever a guy that needed to put together a 4-hit ball game, this is the guy. Got that first one out of the way.
Chris Taylor. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Little base hit here, that's all.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He's ready now. The pitch. Hard hit towards center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 3-2. David Lee will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Shortstop, David Lee.
And here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. He sort of reinvented himself out there and has really turned things around.
Matt Carpenter will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that second inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Michael Kadire will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot there for Michael Kadire. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
You know, it's just not that often that you're going to beat a guy like this around the yard the way they've done so far. I mean, he came into this game with an ERA in the 2s, but It's going to get up there after this shellacking.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Yorvis Medina will come in and pitch now.
For the Mariners, number 31, Yorvis Medina. The catcher, number
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann,
Brian McCann.
as he'll take a look at ball one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. 1-0 on the way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy, so this is a good job so far.
Got him. Throws him on the slurve, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Through 5.5. It's now 4-2 New York. Number 87 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
First baseman, number 87.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here comes the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the catch made here by McCann, and that's the first out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Robinson Cano will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First offering on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-0 home. Now a hard liner toward short. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. A base hit. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Kyle Seager will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. The 1-2 with one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Runner goes for second. On the ground softly towards second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Seth Smith will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Here comes a 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Again, a 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Daniel Murphy will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Daniel Murphy.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Now here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Seager at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 30.
Number 30 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
Not.
Here's the 1-0. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. Outside, 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8.
Michael Lee will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Comes set, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Hey, swing it towards second.
Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Payoff pitch coming. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Once again a 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And you can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed. Maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Carson Smith will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Carson Smith.
Number 3 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. The next pitch. who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. First and second now, one man out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A big pitch here, 1-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Cano for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Steve, Eric, and I are back to Seattle in just a moment. Chris Johnson will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Designated hitter, Chris.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Here it comes. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point.
The batter,
Both of them coming on solo homers.
John
Things could be much different now if those had come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
John Hicks will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Now the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
Hey, don't quit here.
The pitch.
Here we go. 1-1.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. This ball's grounded foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on one hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the first or second inning.
In now, Willie Bloomquist. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And the pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Gary Cox will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
First pitch on the way. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. The 1-0. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
David Lee will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. And that misses for ball 1. On the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, but the runner's back easily. And here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Here comes the 2-0. I think he would have liked a green light there. It's 2-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Ready on 2-1. He bounces this one toward the left side, and that's going to find the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Michael Kadire will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now here's the first pitch. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0. And this is fouled straight back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's the 2-1 to Kadire. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Russell.
Brian McCann will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Has a look, now the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Jones has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The throw is offline and nearly over the catcher's head as they extend the lead to 3.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it, but I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Daniel Murphy will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8.
All right, let's hold up.
First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Stop it, Cole, now.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2-2. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And Smith will put this one away with ease to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Mariners 2. Number 34 will be the new pitcher.
For New York, number 34.
James Jones will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Fielder, James.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One-0 pitch now.
Here we go.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike one.
Water.
Look into McCann, the 1-1.
Here we go.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. To his left, he's got it, and a good throw gets him. One gone. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Chris Taylor will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the ninth inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
1-1 pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hot, you're hot. There's no denying he's been swinging one of the hottest bats on the club, if not the entire league, and he comes through again with his second hit of the ball game. This one for 2 bases.
Number 87 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's set. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
And that looked like he might have crossed him up a bit there. So good time to come out onto the mound and say, hey, look, we've got a runner on second now. Second sign. Let's not mess it up again.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now the 1-0. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First offering on the way. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's set, now the pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Cox is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mariners leave 1. They trail 5-2. Dominic Leone will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Leone.
Number 30 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, number 30.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8.
Michael Lee will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Charlie Furbush will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9.
Charlie Furbush. The batter, number 3.
Standing in now, number 3. Ball 1.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. Tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Hitters count 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Come down now.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Gary Cox waits on deck. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Jay Happ will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Gary Cox will stand in with a run in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 2-0. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Bloomquist is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
David Lee will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Two out with the man at first. From the belt, the pitch. And this is foul. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And from the moment this guy showed up in spring training, you just had the sense that he was ticketed to be a real impact player at the big league level. And he provides another long ball here.
Danny Farquhar will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Danny Farquhar. Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Carpenter.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. (1-0) on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Bloomquist is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Mets lead this one 8-2. Kyle Seager will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Seager will wait on the 1-0. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball, keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Here's Seth Smith now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 now to Smith. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Chris Johnson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And now on 1 and 2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2 and 2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 coming.
Here we go.
Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 8-2. So long from Seattle.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 8 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.